Charlie would not have done this, but someone or something dug up this grave. Fascinating. The son of Gaia approves. Curious. Autumn, show me the way. Set regards no obstacles. He sees our path. Nothing can stand in his way. Ah, I see. Set revels in his blessing. Autumn be praised. Set is in good humor today. The father of serpents is smiling.
If Blade is worried about this guy, he must be dangerous. I want to see him in action. Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
I'm the first guy who'll tell you not to judge a book by its cover, but a few of Morbius's pages are stuck together. I can't say more. Gotta keep it T-rated. A new member to Haze. Don't worry, I'll be gentle. Looks like the cat dragged in a new friend for Deadpool. Before I became a merc, I was actually an international assassin. I never got to wear a fancy suit, though. Robbie won't let me use...
So Blade trusts Morbius? A vampire? Huh. Where are the flying pigs? Yes?
Huh. I thought this place had already filled its quota for brooding weirdos.
If Morbius is anything like Blade, I'm sure we'll get along just fine. More doesn't mean better. If they want to be part of the team, they'll have to earn it. 2 months of fighting Lilith. Hopefully not that many to go, because I have travel plans. Has it really been 2 months since your arrival? feels like you've been part of the team for so much longer. Magic says you've been with us for 2 months. That's a good sign. I think she's coming out of her shell. 2 months of fighting Lilith. Hopefully not that...
We aren't running a home for wayward vampires, Hunter. I hope you know what you're doing. I remember when I used to go out on...
Thanks for giving Morbius a shot, Hunter. I hope I didn't abuse your trust.
As long as Morbius is around, Hunter, you better watch your back and your front.
Blade warned me about Morbius, but I trust your judgment on this, Hunter. I don't mind stretching my legs. It's the sitting on my butt I can do without.
Sorry we didn't give you a heads up before. You know, about bringing a vampire into the Abbey. It all happened kind of fast.
Are you sure we can trust Morbius?
Yeah, Morbius has his demons, but he's a teddy bear. A snarly teddy bear. With fangs. But there's stuffing in there, somewhere.
This is not helping your argument.
What I'm trying to say is that Morbius has a good heart. And exceptionally good blood.
Good blood?
Yeah. Whatever Morbius did to transform his body infused the heme in his blood with curative properties. I'd love to help him study it further, if I ever have the time. Since we're fighting new breed vampires, we'd do well to have a living vampire in our corner. All this excitement has really got me thinking about forming a team of my own.
Blade, are you actually comfortable with Morbius living here?
Comfortable? I'll never be comfortable around that monster. But if I'm being generous, he could be useful.
If this was a mistake, let me know. We will do whatever you think is best.
Hey, I don't want that responsibility. If this goes south, I'm not taking the blame.
What exactly is your history with Morbius?
I don't like getting into that.
But the two of you have fought before. What makes you think we can trust him now?
I never said we could trust him. If that man loses control to his bloodthirst, I'll end him myself. But the vampires are using his experiments against us. We need him to clean up his own mess.
So Morbius is just a tool to you?
Call it whatever you want. I call it practical. There's 2 months I'll never get back. We better win this thing. People need a place to unwind. Wouldn't mind a dartboard, though. Another new member? We should probably start charging dues. I hope we're not letting our standards down with these new recruits. Clubhouse is starting to get a little crowded. Lots of new faces lately. You know how many new vampires are born in 2 months? Too many. You should see some of the vampire nightclubs they've got these days. Wonder where Caretaker stashed the phonograph. Here Agatha used to love listening to that thing. The Midnight Suns are taking over the world, baby. Look how fast days turn into months around here. Time goes by quick when you keep busy. Axe throwing is all the rage with the Brooklyn hipsters. Maybe we should give it a try. Listen, if you want, you can call me Eric. But that's between us. I better not hear Stark throwing it around.
Getting to know Blade has been nice. Maybe Morbius won't be so bad. Anything else on your mind?
What happens if HYDRA successfully replicates Morbius's prototype sample?
Sunproof vampires seem like a bad idea for all involved.
Maybe not for the vampires.
For now, it's just a scary theory. Even if it works, there could be side effects, like new breed vampires bursting into flame upon contact with oxygen. Yeah, wishful thinking, but prototypes can be unpredictable, just to ask Hank Pym about Ultron.
Thanks, Carol.
Sure thing.
I get it. I'm hard to avoid. If you ever need a favor, let me know. Within reason, obviously. More mouths to feed? We really need to up the grocery budget. Looking swole, Hunter. Not bad for a multi-centenarian. Well, if they can put up with Parker's jokes, I guess they can stay.
Something on your mind?
Doctor, meet the doctor. Now, the Abbey has as many PhDs as you'd find on your average golf course.
We've met. Dr. Morbius. So good to see you again.
Doctor Strange, still patrolling the spiritual realm, I see. I'd love to get set up as quickly as possible in here. Start learning the lay of the land so I can help out.
Well, set up your little test tubes anywhere you'd like. Just don't touch any of my stuff.
And there are several mystical artifacts in here that no one should look at directly.
Don't look and don't touch. You'll really know how to make a colleague feel at home.
Just remember that's only an expression. And you don't actually own any of this.
But we really are glad to have you.
I can tell.
Tony, what is your impression of Morbius?
Well, we've never actually met, but Strange talks highly of him.
I am uncomfortable inviting a vampire to live in the Abbey.
Hey, I know what you mean. Half the people on my board of directors are vampires. Not literal bloodsuckers, but they definitely try to sink their teeth into you. Or your pocketbook.
Maybe.
The guy's a freak, no doubt. But every genius is. You should have seen half my professors back at MIT. Or that Tony Stark guy who's always in the news. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've read a few of Morbius's papers on DNA manipulation, and it's years ahead of anyone else. He could be a valuable asset.
So you think we can trust him?
Well, I never said that. But he could be useful. I think we can dispose with the formalities. Call me Tony.
I should set up my lab sooner than later. Spider-Man told me the forge is roomy and bickery.
Stephen, have you worked with Morbius before?
Oh, yes. He is a formidable ally. He once assisted me in a battle against a Fear Lord from the Dream Dimension.
Fear Lords are powerful foes.
Yes, it was a boisterous battle, so I was pleased to have Morbius at my side. Undoubtedly, he will be a favorable ally against Lilith as well.
So you have no reservations about letting him stay in the Abbey?
None at all. As long as he doesn't grow too hungry, we'll all be fine.
Wait, what should we do if he gets hungry?
We should all be on guard.
Stephen, I need details.
As with any vampire, he could lose control and eat every one of us, but I do not think that will happen. There's more to this workspace than meets the eye, Hunter.
Checking in on me already, Hunter? I haven't had time to get into trouble.
You can never be sure.
I suppose. What can I do for you?
I would like to know more about you.
Naturally. I am an open book.
Never mind. I will let you settle in.
Happy to talk anytime.
Of course. I was worried you might forget to bump.
I look forward to catching up with Dr. Morbius. He can be quite pleasant. On occasion.
So, another vampire-ish teammate. Good thing I have a fang-proof turtleneck.
Yes? Happy.
Fine, speak.
How's my favorite hunter?
This place makes my skin crawl.
We could do something else.
I meant the Abbey. The air always feels wrong here. Makes my hair stand on end.
It is part of the Abbey's charm.
Wouldn't call that charming.
I meant the actual charm built into the Abbey. It encourages you to leave.
How long until that stops? For a person?
You get used to it after a few years.
Well, I don't plan on being around that long. You're all right, Hunter.
Can you believe no one wanted to play strip poker with me? If you're bored, we can have a sword measuring contest.
Looking for company, Logan. Funny, you strike me as a loner.
Who, me? I like people. Problem is, people usually don't like me back.
Well, we need your skills, so consider yourself liked here. And my apologies about the circumstances.
When you get to be my age, you end up carrying so much baggage people would rather leave you in the dust. So, thanks for not leaving this old man behind.
You do not look old.
I'm over 100, kid. You're probably thrown off by my supple skin.
I am over 300. Old is only as old as you feel.
Then I must be ancient, because I feel every single one of my years.
You carried them very well.
I could keep listening to this kind of flattery forever.
Well, you are welcome to stay here as long as you want.
I gotta admit, Sarah's got a pretty swanky setup. Puts Xavier's bad to shame.
Some people think it is a little spooky.
A spooky place for spooky people. Seems like home.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl. Good girl, Charlie.
I looked over the bookshelves. You need more science journals. This room needs more microscopes. This looks nice. But my last place was a sewer. I like the bar. Heads up, I only drink red. I still haven't found the bathroom. Good thing I don't need it. Where does Blade hang out the most? I want to avoid that area. This room needs more microscopes.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Pale skin goes with everything, but black is best.
Hi, Hunter. Has it really been 2 months since your arrival? Feels like you've been part of the team for so much longer.
Hunter. Trying to hit the gem in a haunted house is easier said than done. I'm glad we have this space out here.
Excuse you.
We are hungry for justice. It tastes a bit like chicken. Just point us at the enemy.
I ain't much of a conversation.
We are hungry for justice. It tastes a bit like chicken. Just point us at the enemy.
All taken care of.
Thanks, Hunter. Hey, Hunter.
You look so free up there in the sky.
I think you're pretty special, too. I kind of figured this operation would take a while. There's a lot of moving parts to keep track of.
Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
Oh, lovely, dear. You're a natural. That was expertly done, Hunter. I expected no less from someone as skilled as you.
Fancy bumping into you here. Get it?
I'm right where you left me. I'm not sure what to think about the grotto. It's not big enough to swim laps. Its only real purpose is for lounging and soaking up the sun.
From what I understand, it reminds Robbie and Nico of home.
As long as it isn't distracting to the team, I guess we can chalk it up to morale building. No need to pass on my griping. I get enough Cap hates the water jokes. I don't. Not really. What I hate is losing decades of my life to the sea. But if it means I'm still around to do my part, I can't hate it too much. If I didn't know better, I'd guess this was the place that made Thor's hammer.
What's up, Sunshine? How time flies when you're having fun, right, champ? Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Not bad, right? See you, Hunter.
Thanks, Hunter.
By the rising rings of... Oh, it's just you.
Well, looky who it is.
I'll be picking bits of Hunter out of my teeth for the rest of the week.
Time to take it to the next level.
Let's see him try to handle me now. Better test this out next time.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
New and improved.
We need any advantage we can get. Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
Haha, nothing's gonna stop me now. Can't wait to try this out.
Not everyone. See you around.
That caught my eye as well.